time to meet the men from the Ministry. We present Richard Murdoch and Deryck Guyler in The Men from the Ministry, a weekly tribute to the men of our government service. Influential men who have been known to topple the cabinet, usually when they pull their drawers too hard. Today our story opens not in Whitehall's corridors of power, but in the open English countryside, where the men from the Ministry are helping a farmer with his problems. Note the esteem in which government officials are held and the quiet, respectful way in which ordinary citizens receive their advice.
Get out of it, you girt-mollocking loobies! You interfering, moss-infested, no-good, scrubby pests! Get on, out of it!
Really, Mr. Pickett, I wish you'd stop waving that pitchfork. You might hurt someone.
With a bit of luck, I might. Now go on, pitch off!
Not so fast. Not so fast, Mr. Pickett. You have contravened the Rural Development Act of 1948.
And how have I done that?
By building this little wooden shed, you see, without planning permission.
That ain't no shed.
No, well, it's the hut, you see, and you built it too near the house.
Of course I built it near the house. You don't expect me to go running down my long-acre meadow in the middle of the night?
But it isn't just a matter of your own convenience.
Quite. I mean, you cannot have illegal constructions in your backyard. You must pull down that washroom at once.
Pull it down at once? But I can't do that.
Why?
'Cause my wife's inside there, that's why.
Oh, yes. Well, now, look, Mr. Pickett, we don't want to be unreasonable. You needn't lose your little shack altogether. But we insist that you move it to a less prominent spot.
Oh, yeah? Well, where would that be?
Well, the only site on this farm for which planning permission could be granted is just the other side of that wall.
What? Well, that's where I stack my potatoes.
Well, move your potatoes somewhere else.
There ain't nowhere else to put them. They're nowhere dry and sheltered, that is.
Nonsense, Mr. Pickett. You find somewhere else for your potatoes and move your cabin over there. I mean, either that or it goes altogether.
Oh, you not heard the last of this, you pinstripe pansies?
What?
Move my potatoes, is it? You get out of here before I set my Lizzie on you. Huh? She'll tear you to pieces.
Oh, let's go, man. He's got a dog.
Don't you kid yourselves. Lizzie's my wife.
Oh, I bet you're glad you're back in the office. Sounds like a nasty morning.
Yes, it was, Mildred. It was very, very nasty indeed.
That farmer's a very strange man.
I didn't stand any nonsense, Mildred. I jolly well put my foot down.
Yes. Pity you put your foot down where you did, though. Mr. Lennox Brown's trousers back from the cleaners yet?
Well, no, sir. You see, it's a 2-hour service. I'll ring and check in about 10 minutes.
Well, hurry them up if you could, Mildred. It's a bit limited, you know, having to stay sitting down at my desk.
Yeah. What about tea, Mildred?
Oh, I've got the kettle on already, sir.
Yes, well, we certainly sorted that old rogue out, too. He'll move his shed now, all right.
I didn't like his mysterious threats to get his own back.
Oh, nonsense. What can he do? No, the whole thing's buttoned up. Sir Gregory will be very pleased with us, you know.
Good. Then we can get back to important matters.
Yes.
I've been meaning to show you these photographs, One. What do you think of them?
Oh, pictures of old African masks, aren't they? Yes, carved in wood. They're very primitive.
African? They're portraits of me.
Oh, yes. I can see the resemblance now, yes.
Do you like them, One?
Do I like them? Well, let's say, the answer is in the negative.
One, my photographs aren't funny.
Well, Jove, you're right. You have my deepest sympathy.
I had these photos specially taken. I'm going to choose the best, sign it with a cheery greeting, and get lots of copies printed.
Raise a cheer. Tea is here.
Tea, splendid.
Half and half, as usual.
Half and half?
Yeah, half in the cup and half in the saucer.
Lord, it's about time we had some new cups. Just look at them, all chipped and cracked.
Yeah, well, it's typical, isn't it?
Correct.
I mean, everything in this office is old and worn out.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Have you seen my typewriter? I mean, have you seen it? It's all clogs and hopeless. This morning it took me 10 minutes to type one letter.
Oh, that's not too bad.
10 minutes for one letter? Think how long it would take me to type the whole alphabet? I tell you, it's a living scandal having to work with all this old gear.
This new government are cutting public expenditure, you know. They seem quite happy to see civil servants deprived of essentials.
I wonder how they'd feel about you, sitting there with no trousers on.
Please. Oh, Mildred, for heaven's sake, chase up the cleaners, will you?
Righty-ho, sir.
Don't keep saying right here. Look, are you sure there are no spare trousers about, too?
Yes, but I searched everywhere. But you could make a rude skirt from this brown paper. The label says, suitable for wrapping bulky objects.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You're kind, aren't you? I'll just stay sitting down.
Lennox Brown.
Yeah, hello, Sir Gregory.
Well, isn't it usual to rise when the permanent Under-Secretary enters the room?
Well, now, I'll stay sitting down if I may, sir.
You don't want to show some slight difference?
No, I don't want to show a slight difference. That's to say, well, you see, I strained my ankle this morning, sir.
Strained your ankle? Dear me, well, I know a bit of first aid. I'd better have a look at it.
No, there's really no need, Sir Gregory.
Yes, Sir Gregory, if you know about first aid, I wonder if you'd look at this nasty little pimple on my neck.
Not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. That's your head.
Well, I wonder, Sir Gregory, if the time is right to remind you of our need for new office equipment.
What?
A lot of things need renewing. Our safe, for instance.
Your safe?
In particular, the question of the door.
What about the door?
Well, we feel it ought to have one.
And then there's the pencil blunter.
Pencil blunter?
It used to be a pencil sharpener, but now it just breaks your end off.
Yeah, well, we do feel, sir, that some modest expenditure on new equipment would make us even more efficient.
Oh, you do?
Yes, we do.
Then let me tell you that we're in the middle of an economy drive.
An economy drive, yes.
Not only that, your low grade in the civil service does not entitle you to new office equipment until March 1983.
Oh, dear. March 1983.
No, just a moment. I'm wrong. October 1983.
Oh.
Any more questions?
No, Sir Gregory, no.
Splendid. Then perhaps we can now get to the purpose of my call. I'm here to talk about money.
Money, Sir Gregory? I say, do you mean we're getting a pay rise?
You don't really think that, Lamb, do you?
I suppose not.
Good. In my view, your weekly wage is already twice as much as you're worth.
But, Sir Gregory, £4.10 goes nowhere these days.
The money I'm here to talk about is the national currency. The pound note has been redesigned.
Yes, now I heard about that.
All the old pound notes will be called in.
Oh, dear.
What's the matter now, Lamb?
I've got one in a China pig at home and I can't get it out.
Lamb, will you stop this incessant babbling? The old pounds will be called in and fresh ones will replace them. Now, you two are to take this new design to the Mint so that they can get on with printing the new notes.
Oh, my word. Is that it? The new pound note?
Yes, it's the design with a new centerpiece, a more contemporary pound symbol, plus a new picture of the Queen.
Oh, splendid.
The general outline remains the same.
Yes.
Now, the printers must start work tomorrow.
We'll deliver the design safely in the morning, sir.
I'm off home now to prepare for my fact-finding mission.
Oh, yes, the south of France, isn't it, sir?
Yes, that's right. The government are worried about currency spent by British tourists on the beaches.
So you'll go down there and study the figures?
Yes. I'll be in tomorrow morning, though, and I'll expect to hear that this envelope is safely in the hands of the Mint. So get on with it.
Oh, Joe, what a vicious man he is.
You shouldn't let him dominate you, Ron. You should stand up to him, surprise him.
If I stood up like this, I would surprise him.
There's ever such a to-do down in the hall.
Really? Old Matthew's run amok again with his floor polishing machine?
No, sir. It's that farmer you went to see this morning. He just drove his tractor down Whitehall and tipped a huge load of potatoes in the ministry entrance.
What? Potatoes in our entrance?
Yeah, tons and tons of them. A great pile blocking the hallway.
Oh, I told you he meant those threats, Ron. This is his way of protesting.
Good grief. Well, can't the hall porter clear them away?
No, sir, there's too many. And anyway, old Matthews can't do anything.
Why, is he under the weather again?
No, sir, he's under the potatoes. He was just crossing the hall with your trousers.
My trousers are under there, too? Oh.
Well, excuse me, I'm going to try and grab a few spuds for my mum.
If Sir Gregory sees those potatoes, he'll murder us.
Yes, well, thank heaven he's gone home early. and then he's away for a week.
Yes, but don't you remember? He said he'd be in the morning.
Oh, my glory, yes.
You are, sir. I came down to tell you your 11s are ready in the office.
Thank you very much, Mildred, but we'll have to miss out today. Mr. Lamb and I must stay here till Sir Gregory comes.
What? You're going to wait on the ministry steps all morning?
Yes, he mustn't see those potatoes or he'll blame us. We're going to divert him round to the back entrance.
Yes.
You know, you'd think those potatoes would be gone by now, with all the ministry staff smuggling a few home in their bowler hats. But the pile seems just as big as yesterday.
It's awful. Their eyes seem to follow me everywhere.
It's lucky old Matthews was near the side of the heap. I hear he crawled out about 7 o'clock.
Yes, I had to wait till then to get my trousers back.
Is he all right?
Well, he seems to be. Couldn't say much. The large King Edward jammed in his mouth.
I wish Sir Gregory had hurry up. When we've sorted him out, we must get that design to the mint. And I've got to go to the photographers.
Yes, I can't understand it. Sir Gregory's usually here sharp at 11:15.
There's his Rolls Royce now.
Mildred, you'd better get back to the office. And two, you stand by to grab Sir Gregory. And whatever you do, don't mention potatoes. Don't mention potatoes.
Morning, lad.
Morning, King Edward. Morning, Sir Murphy. Sir Gregory.
Well, what are you doing down here? And then it's brown, too. Don't you have any work to do? Here, let go of my arm.
Well, we've been waiting for you, my dear Sir Gregory.
What do you want? No, don't do anything foolish. My chauffeur saw you meet me, you know.
It's all right, sir. No. We just want to escort you round to the rear entrance.
The rear entrance?
Yes.
Have you gone out of your mind?
Not yet, Sir Gregory. Yes. The front wall is dangerous, you see. The floor has just been polished.
Oh, yes, it's like glass.
All right, I'll go in the rear entrance. There's no need for you both to carry me.
Well, you can leave this to me now, too. I'll see Sir Gregory safely in. You get along to your photographers, and then I'll meet you at the mint.
Yeah, right. Good morning. My name's Richard Lamb. You took some photographs of me the other day. Do you remember?
Do I remember, Ducky? Oh, I'm not likely to forget that little experience. Thank you very much. Proper old crosspatch you were.
I'm sorry I was angry. I didn't like the way you looked at my face and then put the black cloth over my head instead of over your camera.
Just my little joke, Ducky. I mean, you did look rather butch, posing among the potted palms in your toga.
Well, I'm glad we settled for a modern portrait. I've shown the proofs to my colleagues, and they say they've never seen anything like them.
Yes, I can imagine, Ducky. Well, now, which one have you chosen?
I've chosen the one with my enigmatic smile.
Oh.
And I've written on it, cheery greetings and love from Dickie.
Love from Dickie, Ducky?
No, not from Dickie Ducky, just love from Dickie.
Oh.
And it's in this envelope. I'll return the other proofs by post.
Right you are. 50 copies, you said?
That's right, Mr. Flashhampton. I must dash now. I have an important assignment at the mint.
There you are, too. I thought you'd never get here.
Why didn't you go in without me?
Because you've got the design, haven't you?
Have I? Oh, yes, here it is. Did you manage to keep Sir Gregory away from the you-know-what?
Just. I had to chat him all the way up to his office and all the way down again. Luckily, he'd only looked in to collect his expenses before catching the plane to France.
That gives us a whole week to lose those potatoes.
And to get this currency job buttoned up. Now, let's go in.
You'll be the man from the ministry. I'm the printing supervisor. Griffith Davis is my name.
My word, you Scots are everywhere.
Oh, there's wrong you are. I'm not Scots, good Lord, no. Cockney, I am. Now then, it's the new pound note, isn't it?
Yes, most of it remains the same, you know, but there's a new design for the centrepiece. Mr. Lamb here has it in that envelope.
Oh, indeed, yes. We've been fully briefed.
Good.
The machines are set up and ready. We can start at once, or even sooner.
I say, can we look round while we're here?
Oh, there, sorry I am, but people can't look round a mint without a permit, you see.
Oh, well, never mind. I suppose you have to watch out for mint spies.
Oh, come now. Mr. Lamb, that's enough of your mint sauce.
Give him the design, too, and let's get back to the office. Too much laughing steams up my glasses.
I'll have to ring off in a minute, Kay. I'm all behind. Yeah, I'm tidying up before me leave, you know. What? Oh, no. The potatoes are still in the hall. They've been there over a week. My bosses are dead worried. Well, Sir Gregory's back today. Oh, yeah, they tried to get rid of them. Mr. Lamb started selling them from a barrow in Whitehall. well, it's a tea trolley, really. But the police moved him on. Yeah, I'll let you know when I get back. Ta-ra.
Any news on Sir Gregory yet?
Well, his office says he's back in the country, but he went straight to the Treasury for the launching of the new pound notes. He'll be here in about an hour.
Oh, dear, and all those potatoes still in the hall.
I thought Mr. Lennox Brown had a plan yesterday.
Fat lot of use that was. He decided to raffle the potatoes. 2 bob a ticket and the winner take the lot.
Well, that's not a bad idea. What went wrong?
Well, to start with, he only sold 4 tickets, and that was by force.
Oh. Who bought them?
Me.
Well, we can all relax. I've arranged for a contractor to come and take those potatoes away in the truck.
But, well, I suggested that ages ago, and you said we hadn't any money to pay for it.
But today I had a brilliant idea. I remembered the staff Christmas fund.
Sir, you haven't been and gone and robbed the Christmas fund.
Not robbed, Mildred. What a thing to say. No. Merely a small loan. By December I shall be able to replace it with money from the summer holiday fund.
But Sir Gregory is due in an hour. Will this chap move the heap in time?
Well, he's coming at once, too. Mildred, perhaps you could meet him in the hall.
Oh, you said I could go off early, sir. I'm starting me leave.
Oh, yes, of course. It had slipped my mind for a moment. Yes, you go, Mildred, you go. Matthews can meet the contractor.
Now, you know where to find all the important things while I'm away.
Yes, don't worry. The tea's in the tin marked paper clips, and the sugar's in the confidential file.
That's right.
Now, off you go. Enjoy yourself.
Yes, have a good time, Mildred.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Yes, bye-bye.
I say, Ron, the potatoes are gone. All our worries are over.
I think you could say that, yes. The new notes reached the Treasury this morning, I hear.
Oh, Sir Gregory will be pleased.
Might even give us our new office equipment.
Excuse me, sir. I'll pop back to give you this package, Mr. Lamb. The messenger just brought it up.
It's from that photographer. Must be my greetings photos. I say, I wonder what my chums will make of these.
Something to scale off birds, perhaps. Right, well, run along, Mildred, or you'll miss your train.
Righty-ho, sir.
Yes.
Ta-ra.
Oh, don't keep saying it.
Everything is going well.
Yes. Lennox Brown.
Grudge here, transport and haulage. You asked me to shift your potatoes.
Yes, Mr. Grudden. Now, you've started the job?
No, I perishing well haven't, and I'm not flaming likely to either.
Oh. What's gone wrong?
The money, that's what's wrong. You give me that charity box unopened, didn't you?
Yes.
You'll find about £30 in there, you said. And when I get home and open it, what do I find?
£20?
I find 1 and 3 in pennies, 8 trouser buttons, and a badge saying up with miniskirts.
Oh, yes. Well, now, perhaps we could come to some arrangement, Mr. Grudge.
Yeah, a dead easy one. You can take your potatoes and stick them.
Good grief. Oh, dear me, too. He won't do the job.
Oh, dear. Now everything's going wrong again. That photographer's not copied my photo at all. He sent all these pictures of the Queen.
Oh.
These look like parts of the new pound notes. Perhaps I gave him the wrong envelope.
Oh, don't just sit there opening and closing your mouth like a gaga goldfish. What are you trying to say?
I had the two, didn't I? My photo and the design for the mint. If I gave the design to the photographer...
No. You didn't.
Oh.
You couldn't.
This time I'll murder you both.
You could, yeah. Now, before you say any more, Sir Gregory, let me tell you, my colleague and I are quite willing to emigrate. Now, we've looked up trains to Australia.
Silence, Lennox Brown, and tell Lamb he is not invisible when he puts his head under the carpet like that.
Sir Gregory says you're not invisible.
Be quiet!
When you put your head...
Quiet!
Now, let me remind you that during my week's absence, all paper money has been called in.
Yes, sir.
Today, we launched the new improved pound note.
Yes.
The Cabinet meets at the Treasury. I am there.
You are there.
The Prime Minister takes the first new note from its package.
Himself, yes.
He holds it up for us to see.
Yes.
And what do we see?
Yes!
That's a good idea.
Well, go on. Read it out.
Read it out. The Bank of England promises to pay bearer. Cheery greetings and love from Dickie.
And whose
was that, apparently wearing a crown and a foolish smirk.
Well, I'm not sure, Sir Gregory.
It's lamb, isn't it?
To sit for...
All the new pound notes carry a portrait of lamb. Lamb's idiot features are on all of them.
Where is Lamb?
I think you frightened him, Sir Gregory.
Sue, come back here. Firing up the chimney won't solve anything, you...
It wasn't my fault, Sir Gregory.
What?
It was the photographer, you see. He dropped them in the hall as a protest, and Farmer Thicket took my photo in his privy, only Matthews had LB trousers. That chap at the mint grabbed the wrong one, but it wasn't his fault, really, because I'd already let Flash Hampton have it.
It's not quite as simple as that, Sir Gregory.
You idiots! You blundering half-baked buffoons! You nasty, stupid, incompetent...
Brainless, Sir Gregory.
The brainless, asinine fools! In a few bungling minutes you made our currency worthless.
What are you going to do, Sir Gregory?
You for a start. And then we'll have to withdraw all these new pound notes.
But you've already called in the old ones, Sir Gregory. There'll be no money about at all.
Thank you for making it clear to me, Lamb. The Cabinet have already faced that problem. And there's only one solution. While we're getting fresh notes printed, the country, thanks to you, will have to revert to a system we haven't used since the Middle Ages.
Here is the news read by John Curl. The emergency barter system brought in by the government to meet the currency crisis seems to be working well. The strike of boilermakers in Frinton is settled. A spokesman said the management would increase the basic weekly wage by 5 pairs of socks. But the union would still seek extra crumpets for overtime workers. A new record price for a painting. At Sotheby's today there was brisk bidding for an early cannelloni entitled Angels Weeping at the Fall of St. Harold. The picture was finally sold to an American dealer, Mr. Sol Greco, for 85 tons of rhubarb.
Oh, it's all right, Mildred. First day back from leave is always a bit of a rush.
We were in early because we wanted to admire our new office furniture.
Yeah, what's happened to the place? New tables, new carpet, new typewriter. Did Sir Gregory finally come round?
No. Fortunately, we haven't seen him lately. He's been supervising the government's barter scheme.
Well, how did you get all this posh gear?
That was thanks to the barter system.
You got all this stuff by bartering? But what did you give in exchange?
50 tons of potatoes.
Go on. So you got rid of the spuds, too. No wonder you're both so cheerful. Yeah, but what about that farmer? They were his potatoes, legally.
Oh, he's quite happy. While all this bartering was going on, he was able to swap his wife for a built-in bathroom.
Well, I never did.
But it's time you started. How was your holiday, Mildred?
Oh, smashing, thanks. Super digs.
Sure.
We could ask our landlady for anything we wanted, and she'd show us how to do without it. But I can't get over this new furniture.
I shouldn't try, Mildred. You might have a nasty fall. See my new desk, have you?
No.
Well, look at that, then. Cushioned top, you see?
Oh.
Yeah, keeps my feet very comfortable.
And my desk has a built-in alarm bell. I think it's to wake me up when it's time to go home.
And what about this new filing cabinet?
You've noticed. Yes, rather smart, eh? Yes, we especially like the built-in colour television.
And the bottom drawer's a waste disposal unit.
A waste disposal unit? Whatever for?
Any work we don't like the look of. Just pop it in there.
Within 30 seconds, it's mangled beyond recognition.
Here, talking about mangling beyond recognition, wasn't Sir Gregory after you for that pound note, Bloomer?
Yes, we did have rather an ugly scene. But since then, he's been too busy to bother us.
Yes, and now they've issued lots of splendid new pound notes. Life can return to normal.
Yes.
So there's no damage done, and we're hoping it'll all blow over.
No damage done? Well, what about the cost of calling in all those notes with your face on? And the bill for printing a fresh lot?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Good Lord. Mildred's right, too. We've been living in a fool's paradise. Of course. Sir Gregory will blame us for all that expense.
I want a word with you two.
Oh, yes, sir. What a pleasant surprise.
Brilliant the way you handled that currency crisis, Sir Gregory.
If you're worried about all the costs, sir, we'll pay out of our own pockets. Lamb here will sell his matchbox collection.
No, that won't be necessary, Lennox Brown. Haven't you heard?
You mean we'll get life imprisonment?
No, Mr. Lamb. I mean, you're something of an international celebrity. Those pound notes with your face on have become very valuable.
Valuable?
Well, as soon as they were withdrawn, collectors all over the world began to bid huge sums for them. Rarity value, you see. They'll soon be our most valuable export.
Good grief, with Lamb's face on. I'd have thought they'd be classed as offensive material.
Now then, Lennox Brown, don't be rude to Mr. Lamb.
Oh.
He's an important national asset.
Is he?
Yes, we've had requests for him to make personal appearances abroad. Will you do it, Mr. Lamb?
Yeah, I'm not sure, Sir Gregory.
But you must do. Good gracious me, remember the old saying.
What old saying's that one?
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Oh, no.
See?
Quids in as the men from the ministry were Richard Murdoch and Deryck Guyler. Also featured were Norma, Ronald Baddiley and John Graham. The programme was written by Edward Taylor and John Graham and produced by Edward Taylor. Time to meet the men from the ministry. We present Richard Murdoch and Deryck Guyler in The Men from the Ministry, a weekly tribute to the men of our government service. Men who are rather like braces. You don't often see them in action, but you know they're holding things up. Over now, as usual, to the General Assistance Department, where that eager young executive, Richard Lamb, is talking to his secretary. They're discussing something close to his heart.
Isn't Cynthia beautiful? One of the loveliest creatures I've ever seen. Don't you agree, Mildred?
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Have you given any thought to her future?
Yes, I have, Mildred. I'm taking Cynthia home tonight, and she'll curl up all snug and cosy in my bed.
What about your landlady, Mrs. Bratby?
Well, she sleeps in her own bed. Anyway, she won't object. I'll make sure Cynthia keeps her fish heads in the garden.
Well, she is a lucky pussy.
Yeah.
Come here, Cynthia. Come to Auntie Mildred.
Not so loud, Cynthia. The permanent undersecretary might hear. He doesn't like pets in offices.
Yes, Sir Gregory hates all animals, doesn't he? Wasn't there something about a dog biting him outside Parliament?
Yes, big Alsatian it was. They're very intelligent animals. He chased Sir Gregory down Whitehall and caught him by the Commons.
But would he blame us for taking in a stray cat?
You bet he would. He's in a especially nasty mood lately. Last week he told me to shut up before I'd even opened my mouth.
Yeah, and yesterday he complained about me miniskirts. Said he'd take it up at the highest level.
I think Cynthia's still hungry. I'll give her some more smoked salmon.
Oh, she's got it all over her. What a greasy mess.
She'd better have a bath.
Oh, no. Cats hate water.
This one doesn't, Mildred.
Oh, well, I'll take her down the washroom and wipe her face and paws.
All right. I want to polish up my poem for the Staff magazine.
Do you get paid for it?
No, it's what's called free verse.
Oh, yeah. Well, come on, Cynthia. Auntie Mildred make you a nice, clean pussy.
That's right. Now then, the poem. I have a little kitten. She's clever, but she's nervous. A most unusual state of mind within the civil service. That's much better.
Morning, Joe.
Morning, man.
Now, what about some 11s before I start work?
11s?
Oh, well, 11:45. Where's Mildred?
She's down in the washroom.
Typical. Never here when she's wanted. Did she have to go just at my tea break?
Yes, man, she had some cleaning up to do.
Cleaning up? Mildred?
Yes, that poor little creature's rather a messy feeder. She was eating some fish, you see.
Eating fish? What, at this time of the day?
Yes, she got it all over her. I wanted to give her a bath.
A bath? You wanted to give her a bath?
Well, I know people think you shouldn't, but I believe she likes it. I stroke her back and tickle her ear.
Yep. Good grief, Joe. I'm not narrow-minded, but I think you're going too far.
I don't see why.
You've been corrupted, too. I told you not to look at those corset adverts on the underground.
What's all the fuss about? You can't send a kitten to be dry cleaned.
Kitten? Dry cleaned? Oh, glory, let's start again, shall we? Where is Mildred?
Washing the fish in the cat room. Fishing the cat in the wash. It's my cat, Cynthia, you see.
Oh, that's that wretched stray moggy of yours, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, well, I told you you should get rid of her.
Oh.
Sir Gregory wouldn't like it, you know.
We'll make sure he doesn't see her.
Yes, I've been meaning to warn you two. Sir Gregory is in a very ugly mood at the moment.
We were saying that earlier. What's it all about?
Well, it's tension, you know. He's hoping for promotion. Ever since we lost the Assistant Cabinet Secretary, old Plumtree.
You mean he died?
No, just one of those Downing Street dinners. After his fourth brandy, Plumtree slipped under the table. Hasn't been seen since.
And Sir Gregory wants the job.
Wants it? You must be joking. He's desperate for it. That's why he's on edge. And why he's terrorizing the staff. He wants his department to look extra efficient.
Really?
A super 20th century powerhouse. That's what he wants, he said.
I'd better get these fish crumbs off my desk.
Yes, and I'll move those prunes off the safe. Oh, blessed Gibsons, I've dropped one down behind.
Oh, one. It's Sir Gregory.
Sir Gregory? Well, I didn't hear the phone. What's the old goat want now?
Oh, you're for ashtrays, Lennox Brown, if you don't stop slacking.
Sir Gregory. Yes. No, we're not slacking. Oh, my dear, no.
Then why is Lamb blowing along the top of his desk?
I'm clearing up the fish, Sir Gregory.
Fish?
Yes, he's clearing up the fish. Pollution problem, fish.
Pollution?
Yes, that's right. Am I?
Leave this.
I don't know what your colleague's talking about, Lennox Brown, but he seems worse than usual, if that's possible.
Oh, anything's possible around here, Sir Gregory.
Quite. Incidentally, it might interest you both to know that I may be leaving this department.
That's wonderful, Sir Gregory.
Wonderful for you, Sir Gregory. You mean, you see. Yes. Is it that position that you're they're hoping for?
Well, my name is being bandied around. The PM's very keen for me to take on extra responsibilities, of course, so I suppose I may have to agree.
Yes, well, that's most unselfish of you, sir. Yes.
Well, one doesn't ask what's best for me. One asks, can they get on without me?
Oh. Yes, Sir Gregory.
What?
Yes, that's what you ask.
Now, listen, both of you, I'm not here to chat. I'm here to do your job.
Oh, thank you, Sir Gregory, very much.
Now, the government's organizing a massive poster campaign. Huge advertisements on hoardings. You know the sort of thing?
Oh, yes. Drink Farms Barnes cocoa before you go to sleep, otherwise you'll spill it.
Except this will not be commercial nonsense. It will be vital government propaganda. If you drink, don't drive. Invest in national savings. Go to work on an egg. Stuff like that.
Yes, I see, Sir Gregory.
Before, these posters came from different ministries, transport, health, and so on. Now, it's all in our hands. So you'll arrange printing, choose suitable sites, etc., etc. Details in this file.
Thank you, Sir Gregory.
Now, I want no slip-ups on this job.
No.
Then, for heaven's sake, tidy up your office. I've never seen such a mess. A ukulele in the in-tray.
We never play it.
You surprise me. A rock cake and a pair of sandals in the out-tray. And what's that outside on the window ledge?
Let's see. Frozen peas, milk, and a yogurt.
Is that usual, may I ask?
Not the yogurt, no. It's special flavor of the month. Shrimp and chocolate. Any food I buy, I put out there to keep cool.
Well, get it in at once. This is an office, not a supermarket. And get on with that poster job. Now.
Dear me. I wonder if I go purple like that when I'm annoyed.
Oh, no,
Oh, yes, well, I'm very glad to hear it.
No, when you're cross, your moustache twitches and your glasses steam up.
Really? Thank you very much. All right, well, we better see how we can get these posters done with the least amount of effort.
I say, why don't we have them printed in that bright-coloured paint that glows in the daylight?
No, don't do. Much too expensive.
But it's public money, isn't it?
Besides, the job will be done by the government printers, Ivor Block and Sons. They can't do this arty-carty stuff.
Well, we could get them printed by that Chelsea firm, Psychedelic Pics. I read about them in the colour supplement at my barber's.
No.
Here we are. Lovely cup of char.
Thank you, Mildred, yes. No, it's out of the question, too.
Well, why can't we try?
Because I say so.
Oh.
Yeah, if you've got an argument, why don't you do what they do at peace conferences?
You mean fight?
No, compromise.
Good idea, Mildred. Let's have some of the posters in colour one, and the rest in black and white.
Yes, well, if we're going to compromise, I've a much better idea.
You mean have some in black and white and the rest in colour?
Yes. No. I mean, print the start of each poster in colour, you see, for impact. You understand, impact. Now, look, take this one now. Fight measles with vaccination. Print fight in colour, you see.
And the rest in black and white. That's brilliant one.
Yes, you could say that, yes.
I said it.
Yes. Oh, I'm not unused to dealing with knotty problems, you know. Now then, you sort out the details, too. I'm off to back this export drive.
Are they running an export drive?
Yeah, in the 3:30 at Newmarket.
Come along, Dave. Come to Uncle, that's a good girl. Who's a lovely pussy, Dave? Who's a lovely pussy? Who's been the clever little kitty cat and drunk all the milky whiskey, eh?
Here, you all right, sir?
Who's... Mildred, yes. I didn't see you come in.
Well, I never. I thought you didn't like our cat.
No, I don't. No, I hate cats. Infernal nuisance. Since there is no exception.
Why is she on your knee, then?
On me? Yes, well, so she is. I hadn't noticed that. Just get away, cat. Go on. Get on.
Oh, someone's tied a red ribbon round her neck. Isn't that sweet?
Yes, well, I found a piece of red tape on my desk, you see.
Yeah, and there's plenty of that about.
Yes, well, I must have accidentally tied it round her neck without thinking of it.
Well, you've made her look ever so pretty.
Yes.
Well, that's that one. I've finished arrangements for those government posters. They'll be on display tomorrow.
Well done. The two firms send their respective halves to each site, I take it.
That's right.
Yes.
And Bill Stickers will be standing by to put them straight up. Yeah, good old Bill, he always sticks things straight up.
Here, Cynthia's out on the window ledge.
Oh, dear, she must be after my kipper fillets. Quick, Mildred, see if you can grab her.
Oh no, Mr. Lamb, she dragged them along the ledge.
Oh, yeah, puss. These are kippers. The pussy. They're for Mrs. Bradley.
Well, never mind the kippers, Mr. Lamb. What about Cynthia? She could fall.
I thought cats never fell.
Oh, yes, they do, and we're 8 floors up.
Oh, the puss.
Oh, come back, Cynthia.
Oh, glory, isn't it, Mum? Look, why did you let this happen? Sir Gregory's forbidden food out there. You know that. If he sees the cat as well, he'll murder us.
Oh, dear, well, I didn't leave the window open.
Oh, look, she's gone right along the end, away from the window. The sill's ever so narrow over there.
Idiot creature, she's stranded now.
Oh, and she's too scared to get back. And we'll never reach her from the inside.
Well, it's her own fault. Let her get on with it.
Poor thing, she's terrified. Mr. Lennox Brown, how can you be so callous?
Yes, well, all right, Mildred. We'll have to do something, I suppose, Eddie, in case Sir Gregory sees her, of course. Yes. Well, now, perhaps you could catch her with some kind of a net.
We could tie your bowler to the broom.
What?
The broom's not long enough. No. One of you will have to climb out on that ledge and bring her in.
What, out there? 8 floors up? It'd need the agility of a monkey.
Good of you to volunteer, too.
What?
Very good of you. Out you go, then. Put an end to this nonsense.
Me?
Yeah.
I daren't. I can't stand heights.
Don't be stupid.
I get dizzy upstairs on the bus. Why don't we toss for it?
Oh, all right, then. Here.
Yeah?
Heads, you go out on the ledge. Tails, I stay inside.
Oh, very well.
Here. Is that fair?
You'll stay out of this, Mildred. Well, heads. Yes, you go out there, too.
But I'm too young to die.
Lying won't help. Now, come along. I'll do my bit as well. I'll open the window wider for you. Come on, don't argue about it. Go on. Get out on the window, lady. Go on. Up you go. Get in.
This awful one. This ledge is smaller than it looks.
Oh, don't fuss, too. Keep close to the wall and don't look down.
Don't what?
Look down.
Why must I look down? Oh.
I said don't. Oh, God, he's teetering on the edge now.
You'll never do it, sir.
I feel funny, Mum. Am I still here?
Well, of course you're still there. Open your eyes. You've...
Lots of ants and things crawling about down there.
They're not ants, it's traffic.
Oh, he's gone all stiff now. Just like one of them stone gargoyles.
2. Have you got vertigo?
Yes, about 200 feet down to the pavement. I can't move. Help.
Oh, heavens, he is stuck. He'll be out there all day.
There'll be an awful fuss if people see him.
Oh, good Lord, if Sir Gregory knew he'd go berserk. Well, there's nothing for it. I'll have to go out there and rescue him. Give me a hand up onto the sill, Mildred, will you?
Now, careful,
yes.
sir.
Oh, I'm being
Oh,
careful.
do be careful.
Well, of course I will.
And do you really need your umbrella?
It's something for Mr. Lamb to hold on to, isn't it? Now, wait a minute. I'm a left foot there, I think. That's it. Hold on to... Oh, dear. Hold on to... I'm coming.
Now, take it steady, sir. Good luck.
Steady, too. Steady, you'll be all right.
Oh, thank heavens you're here, one. I'm sorry, I just couldn't move.
Here. Hold my umbrella.
Oh, thanks. It does look like rain.
Don't put it up. Huh? Just grip the handle and I'll hold the other end and I'll pull you along the ledge.
I don't feel too good, one.
Oh, nonsense. There's no danger if we keep our heads.
This awful wind. I'm losing my bowler hat. Whoops, it's gone.
Oh, don't panic, Sue. Don't panic. Just keep calm.
But my bowler, it's falling right down to the road. Look.
Oh, yes, I can see it going. Oh!
What is it, man?
No, it's all right. I've just skitched over a bit.
Oh.
I don't feel so good either.
Oh.
No.
Here, you in trouble, Mr. Lennox Brown? Oh, blimey, he's stuck too.
Miss Muffin, I just looked into... are you all right, Miss Muffin? What are you doing at the window?
Sir Gregory, I was looking at the pigeons.
Oh, well, don't stare like that. I mean, it's springtime, and pigeons do that sort of thing. Now, why they have to do it on government property, I don't know. Where's Lennox Brown?
He's out on the...
Is that a window cleaner there on the ledge?
No, sir. It's Mr. Lennox Brown.
What? Lennox Brown? Why, so it is. Great heavens, he'll fall. Why is he out there?
Well, he went out... he said there was nothing else for it.
Nothing else for it? You don't mean he's going to... Oh, and Lamb is out there, too.
Yes, sir. They were both worried about... Well, they were both afraid...
Afraid of me? Good Lord, have I driven them to this?
Mr. Lamb went out first, and then Mr. Lennox Brown decided he'd go too.
Oh, fools, what have I done? However worried they are, they mustn't end it all.
Oh, no, sir.
I think of the scandal. I'd lose my chance of promotion. They must be brought in at all costs.
No, you made a mistake,
Indeed I have. I see it now. I only wanted a little efficiency, a little intelligence, but it was asking too much of them. I should have known.
No, sir, it's not
Don't
that.
try to be kind, Miss Murphy. Even I have some faults. I've raised my voice to them. I've forced them to work. But they mustn't kill themselves. At least, not for a month or two.
No, but Sir Gregory...
Don't panic, child. I'll fetch a ladder or some rope.
Oh, easy does it, too. Easy does it. We're almost there. Come
Well,
on. Stop.
Thank you very
Stop
much.
it. Now, through here, and we're back in the office. Right. Hold his right leg, Mildred.
Here
There we
we
are.
are, Mr. Lamb. Safe and sound again. It's all over.
Not quite. We've forgotten the blasted cat.
It's all right, sir, since he has followed you in.
Oh, thank heavens for that.
Sir, Sir Gregory was here.
Sir Gregory,
And-
hide the cat at once, Mildred.
No, but Sir Gregory
Don't
saw...
chatter, girl. Don't chatter. Go and hide the cat.
No, all right, sir. Come along, Pussy.
Sir Gregory will be furious we weren't in the office.
Yes, now we're all disheveled. Look at us. Still, at least he won't know about the cat.
Better close the window, one.
Yes, all right, I'll do it.
No, let us burn. What are you doing?
Closing the cat, Sir Greg. The window. The cat, Sir Greg.
Yes, that's right, my dear fellow. Close it. Yes, close it. Yes, and I think we'd better keep it closed, eh?
Well, if you say so, Sir Greg, yes.
Yes, and you're back too, Mr. Lamb. Well, it's all over there. Have a cigar, Lennox Brown. Have two, and one for you, my dear Mr. Lamb.
Yes, thank you, Sir Gregory. Yes.
Are you all right, sir?
Oh, I'm a lot better now, yes. But you've been feeling the strain, haven't you? I think you both need some leave.
Thank you, Sir Gregory.
Well, we can't have my staff cracking up, can we? Especially at a time like this. They're still talking about my promotion, you know. Not that I care one way or the other, of course.
Oh, of course, Sir Gregory.
Still, it is as well to have a smooth-running department. Oh, by the way, sorry to mention business at a time like this, but those posters.
Ah, we've got a surprise for you there, sir.
Yes, surprise?
Yes, it was Lamb's idea. I hope you'll approve. Now, we've had them printed so the keywords, for example, Keep Britain, are in colour, you see, and the rest, in this case, looking beautiful, are in black and white.
Ah, yes. Very eye-catching. Yes, well, congratulations, both of you. By Jove, it's 4 o'clock. Off you go, both of you, and have a good night's rest.
What? Oh, yes, thank you, Sir Gregory.
And Lennox Brown, make sure you lock the window, eh? We don't want any accidents, do we?
Yeah, oh, no, we don't.
Good night, you both. Good night.
How very odd. Sir Gregory hasn't smiled like that since you caught your tongue in the duplicating machine.
Did he smile then?
Yes, you remember? He said that with one slip of the tongue he wouldn't wriggle out of.
Can't think why he's so friendly.
Well, let's not push our luck. I'm off to find Mildred to make sure she's hidden that cat. Come on.
All right, I'll come. Oh, just a minute. Hello, Lamb speaking. Oh, hello, Mrs. Bradley. No, I didn't forget the kipper fillets. I know it's important, yes. They're keeping cool outside the window. Oh, dear. Cynthia left them up the end. They're out of reach. What? No, it's all right, Mrs. Bradley. I'll bring them for you. I'll just have to go out again and get them. No, you don't. I'll explain when I get home. Goodbye, Mrs. Bradley. Oh, dear. Still, it won't seem so bad the second time. At least I've had some practice. Now, don't look down. That's the secret. Oh.
Yes, it was quite amazing, Mildred. Sir Gregory was as sweet as pie. He told us to go off early.
Oh, hello. The office is empty. Mr. Lamb must have gone already.
Doesn't hang about, does he? Oh, dear me. Our window's open again.
Oh, yeah, I'll shut it. The forecast said storms on the way.
And Sir Gregory said to put the catch on. Can't think why. Still, if it'll keep him sweet for a day or two more, you know, we'll... That's it. Right, well, I'm off now, Mildred.
All right if I go too, sir?
Why not, my dear? We'll walk down to go. Off to you, Mildred.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Let me in! No! Don't leave me out here! Let me in!
Morning, Mildred.
Morning, Mr. Lennox Brown. You're in early.
Yes, well, last night's storm kept me awake, you know. Where's Mr. Lamb? He's usually in ahead of me.
Yeah, he's normally here sharp at 11. You know, I can't think what's happened to him. His landlady's been on the phone and says he didn't come home last night.
Oh, yes. Oh, these bachelors, you know. Probably had a night out on the tiles.
Yeah, that was a shocking storm, wasn't it? It was raining all night, you know.
Oh, I thought the wind would blow our roof off. Hello, what's that on the window, lady? It's like a heap of old clothes or something. Up in the corner there, do you see?
Oh, yeah. Perhaps it's one of them sandbags from the wall. Fell from the roof in the gale.
Yes, well, whatever it is, it looks jolly untidy. Open the window, Mildred, and I'll just tip it off the edge with my umbrella. There we are. Now, just a moment. Stop, sandbag. It's Mr. Lamb.
Oh, yeah. Hey, he's in bed. He's turning over. Quick, Labby!
Wake up. Pull yourself together, man. Pull yourself together.
No, stop it, Mrs. Bradbury. You said you wouldn't do that. Where am I?
You're on the office window ledge, man. Come in at once. You might fall again. There you are.
What were you doing, sir?
I remember. You locked me out. I was getting the clippers, you see.
Good grief. You mean you've been out there all night?
Yes, it was terrible. The rain and the cold and the wind was awful.
Oh, you must be starving.
Not really. I ate the clippers.
You ate raw clippers? No wonder the wind was awful. Here, I'll make you a cup of tea, sir.
Oh, thank you, Mildred.
Hello. That's something to make you feel better. Look, it's one of our posters up already. Over there, across the road. Over the road there.
Oh, yes. Half in colour and half in black and white. Looks very smart.
Yeah. But it's a funny slogan, isn't it?
Is it? Well, give me my other glasses. Wait a minute, I can't quite read it. What's that? It's so cheap to phone your friends on an egg.
That can't be right, can it?
Yeah, there's another poster over there. Look, there's a crowd of people staring at it.
Where? What's it say?
Go to work after 6 and at weekends.
Oh, glory.
But that should be go to work on an egg, and the other, it's so cheap to phone your friends after 6 of the weekend.
Yes, well, you see what's happened, don't you? Thanks to your splitting the slogans in two, they put the wrong halves together.
Does that mean they're all mixed up? All the posters all over the country?
I expect so, too. You usually go the whole hog, don't you?
No.
Here is the news read by John Curl. There were sharp protests in Parliament today about the government's new poster campaign, especially two adverts widely displayed in British cities, urging the public to stop looking beautiful and keep Britain smoking. The leader of the opposition said the latter was a clear incitement to arson, and the Prime Minister admitted there had been a lot of arson about. Other posters criticised were those with messages, support measles with vaccination and fight your local MP. Postal workers have threatened to strike as the result of adverts telling people, place your refuse in the post office savings bank. Dustmen, on the other hand, are pleased with the slogan, put your spare cash in a litter bin. Dentists and local authorities are equally worried about the posters treasure tooth decay and attack historic monuments.
Oh, switch it off, Mildred.
It was the prisoner. It was that old fool Block. I sent his halves to the wrong side.
Oh, Mildred, put some more ice on Mr. Lamb's head. There's steam coming out of his ears again.
Just keep calm, Mr. Lamb. Just lie still on the desk.
It's Sir Gregory. He'll murder us.
Yes, well, quick, we must hide. Give him time to cool down, you know.
Hide, yes, but where? He always finds us in the map cupboard.
Yes, well, there's only one place. Hurry, too.
Oh, no.
Out on the window, lads. Come on. Hang on. Close the window behind us, Mildred, will you? And tell him we're not here.
Oh, blimey, what a carry on.
Where are they? Let me get my hands on them. I'll skewer them both on the same umbrella.
They're not here, sir.
Just when my promotion's in the balance. If the PM knew I was involved in this postering, I'd be ruined. Where are they?
They're not in, sir. They're out.
This time they've gone too far. I'll have them deported. I'll have them... Just a minute. They're out on that ledge again. No, they mustn't jump. That would finish me. I say, you two. Nice morning, what? Hop inside and we'll talk things over. Hop inside. Don't make it too hard, lads. We all make mistakes. Nobody blames you.
I won't.
Come along in, both of you lads. Come along in. Come on, little lad. Let me give you a hand.
Oh, thank you, Sir Gregory.
A pleasure, my dear chap. And now I suggest you both go home for a rest. I'll pop next door and get your leave forms. You just wait here and relax.
Well, Sir Gregory's being nice to us. Where did we go right?
Don't wake me, too. It's just like a lovely dream.
No, it's real, sir. Sir Gregory was afraid that you two... Oh, Lord, there's Cynthia. He won't like that.
Oh, Laurie, quick, too, the kitten. Hide her under your bowler hat there.
She won't stay in it.
Well, then put her on your head and jam the hat on top.
All right.
Well, here are your leave forms, gentlemen. It's only 6 weeks, I'm afraid, but, well, it's better than nothing.
I have to ask you this, sir. Aren't you the least, well, teeniest-weeniest bit angry about that tiny mishap with the posters?
You must be slightly annoyed, Sir Gregory. What about those two in Piccadilly? Cover yourself with garbage and stamp out national savings.
I was a little perturbed, yes. But I've had a brilliant idea. We'll pretend it's a huge joke. Call it National Humour Week. Laugh with the government and that sort of thing, what?
Sir Gregory, I take my hat off to you. No.
Two. Mr. Lamb, what's that cat doing on your head?
Nothing, I hope. I mean, it's a stray called Cynthia. We've been looking after her.
Stray? Well, that's my cat. And his name's Enoch.
Your cat, Sir Gregory?
Yes, he will keep wandering off. Puss, come to daddy.
You mean we went through all that for nothing? Out on the ledge, soaked to the skin?
Two, don't push your luck. Don't push your luck. Let's get some leave.
Muddling through as the men from the ministry were Richard Murdoch and Deryck Guyler. Also featured were Norma Ronald, Ronald Baddiley and Joe Manning Wilson. The programme was written by Edward Taylor and John Graham and produced by Edward Taylor.